So you're looking to move to Phoenix, Arizona. Well, in this video, we're gonna go over some of the pros and some of the cons about living in Phoenix, Arizona. We are gonna go through that list as we walk through the city of Verrado so you can see some of the beautiful homes that are being offered here in this area. And if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna tell you my absolute favorite thing about living in Phoenix. I promise you, you don't wanna miss that. So let's get into it. So if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know about everything that is going on in the real estate market here in Phoenix. My name is Amir. I am with House Foxtrot, and we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make their move to Phoenix, Arizona. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, we are here to help you make that smooth transition. So send us a text, send us an email, or give us a call. Our team is standing by with all of our information is in the description below, and we would love to help you out. So like I said, we are here in Verrado. We're gonna talk about some of the pros and some of the cons of living here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I think you're really gonna like it. So let's get after it again. So I'm just gonna go into the first one, which is, I know, the really big obvious here, and this is kind of a pro and a con in the same sense, and we're talking about the weather here, right? So on the con side, and I'm just gonna throw both of these out there because they kind of mix together. On the con side, right, you have about 3 months out of the year. July, August, September is really the hottest months in Phoenix, where temperatures can get around 110 to 115 degrees. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's dry heat, but at least for me, I don't think that really matters when it feels like a hairdryer is just blowing right into your face. So 115 degrees is still very, very hot. And that's really one of the biggest cons that people talk about with Phoenix. But on the pro side of that, one of the pros is the weather as well, because after July, August, September timeframe, going from October all the way back around to June, you have 70, 75 degree weather all for the remainder of that time for about 8 months out of the year, when I think that is beautiful weather. I mean, you can do absolutely anything. The wintertime here is very, very good. If you're looking for snow, we have snow 2 hours away from the city of Phoenix. And if you get tired of the snow, you can come right back to 75 degree California weather. So that is a huge, huge pro for Phoenix area. So another big pro about living here in Phoenix is our property taxes. So as you can see, some of the homes around me here, our state taxes allows our property taxes to be very low. Now, you might see in other states where you have more affordable housing, like let's say Texas, for example. The housing looks a little bit more affordable there, but their property taxes are extremely high. Whereas in Phoenix, we have more affordable housing at a more even scale, but our property taxes are extremely low. So that makes your monthly mortgage payments on those extremely more affordable. And I think that's a huge pro, especially for this type of city where the growing population and all the businesses that are coming here really add to that, right? So because we have such low property taxes, it allows our housing market to be extremely affordable. One of the cons about living here in Phoenix, Arizona is our public transportation. We don't really have a huge public transportation system. So if you're looking to utilize what our public transportation is, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Not to say that we don't have it, but it's just not as robust as other cities might be. So you can kind of take that with kind of how you want on that, because like I said, because our home prices are so affordable here and our property taxes are so low, it kind of takes some stuff away from what we're paying to the state. So our public transportation is actually not the best. And it's a little bit harder to be able to utilize some of those services. So I would say that's also a con about living here in Phoenix. So one of the most major pros about living here in Phoenix, Arizona is the travel opportunities. Living in Phoenix, you have so many ways to travel. So if you want to go to California, if you want to go to Disneyland, San Diego, Los Angeles, you're looking at around a 4 to 5 hour drive there, which is really not that bad. If you want to go to Utah, you're looking at about a 4 hour drive. If you want to go to Vegas, you're looking at about a 4 hour drive. If you want to go to New Mexico, you're looking at about a 5 hour drive. So actually, if you want to go to Mexico, we have a really popular spot that's right across the border here, which is only 2.5 hours away. It's called Rocky Point, and it's more of a destination spot. It's kind of like Cabo, but just located more here in Arizona. That is a huge pro. People love doing that. And because of where our state is located and where Phoenix is kind of located within that map, you have that opportunity to be able to travel, within all those distances with around 4 to 5 hours of travel time. So it's really not that bad, versus living in another state like Texas, for example. I keep mentioning Texas. where if you just want to get out of the state of Texas, if you're living in, let's say, San Antonio, you're looking at around 8 hours just to get out of the state, right? So I can't imagine taking long road trips and trying to go to another state living over there. So in Phoenix, you have such a big opportunity to be able to travel all throughout at least 5 different states surrounding. So one of the cons about living here in Phoenix, Arizona is the traffic. There is a lot of traffic, believe it or not, depending on the area that you're wanting to live in. Now, the reason for that is also a pro, because Phoenix is an ever-growing city. We have a lot of big name companies coming here to Phoenix. In fact, almost every Fortune 500 company or every big name company that you can think of as far as major brand recognition has a warehouse here in Phoenix. So as you can imagine, as these places are coming and building warehouses, it's creating a lot more jobs. With a lot more jobs comes a lot more people. With a lot more people comes more traffic. So, depending on where you are, again, traffic, you could be stuck in traffic for around 40 to 50 minutes, depending on the location. And sometimes that can get really annoying. And then actually another con in regards to that is because we have so much traffic, we also have a lot of bad drivers. So recently Phoenix was voted as having some of the worst drivers in the nation. So that's not meant to deter you. Bad drivers are all over the city in every nation possible, right? But because we're an ever-growing city and Phoenix has so much diversity coming in here, it leaves us more open for the opportunity of bad drivers. All you have to do is really just pay more close attention when you're driving. So another pro about living here in Phoenix is our outdoor recreation. So I'm actually here at the Verado Steps, taking in some of the outdoor recreation that's going on. So this is the Victory Steps here at Verado. So it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to get to the very top. So let's go take a tour to the very top. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go all the way. Look at me, look how I'm dressed. And you remember my pro and con earlier about the weather. Well, today it's actually pretty hot, so I'm not gonna go all the way up the stairs. But Phoenix has that option for you. So if you're looking for biking, camping, any type of outdoor recreational activity, Phoenix has it. We have hiking trails all over the city. We have mountains that you can hike. Camelback Mountain is one of the most popular ones, actually one of the most challenging ones too. So if outdoor rec is something that really matters to you, Phoenix is where you want to be for that. So actually a fun fact about Phoenix, Arizona is it is illegal to cut down these cactuses. This is called a saguaro cactus. So it's actually, Phoenix has made it illegal to be able to cut these things down. You'll find these all throughout the valley being planted. Sometimes they're in your front yard too. So if you make sure actually, if you like this type of decoration, that you are fully aware that if it is a saguaro cactus, you cannot cut it down. So we've gone over the pros and the cons of living here in Phoenix, Arizona, but let me tell you my absolute favorite thing about living in this city. And if you haven't guessed it by now, it's the golf courses. Phoenix has some of the best golf courses in the entire nation. You can play year round here. The greens are very well kept. The grass is watered almost daily. It is so prestigious here. I absolutely love it. I'm a very huge golfer myself, so being able to play these golf courses all throughout the year is a huge passion of mine. And again, one of my favorite aspects about living here in Phoenix is the golf courses. It gives me something to do, especially on the weekends, to be able to wind down. So I'm so happy to be able to do that, and I'm glad that they're here in Phoenix. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it really kind of give you some insight on what you were looking for if you're looking to make this move here to Phoenix, Arizona. So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be the first to know about everything going on in the real estate market. And if you're looking to make your move here to Phoenix, Arizona, whether it's 9 days or whether it's 90 days, our team is standing by to help you. So make sure you get a hold of us, call us, text us, email us. Everything is in the description below, and I will see you on the next video.